every of Iyabo those whatever supporters and stand, they all went mad on that boy, cursing him, calling him all sort of names and all of that.
Yeah? Good morning, Abba.
Thank you for feeding me, Ash.
Hey, sir, I just want to say something, sir.
Please, go ahead.
The first video, the first video, to announce Mohbad. Our guys met out over no motor. Where are they?
Exactly.
People not be.
At the very question,
where are they? People not be. I don't want to be back to be.
Those guys are
because those guys are the first suspects.
No.
Emma Benusa. After the incident, one arrest prime boy. One arrest Leon B Meta, 3 months in himself. Those 2-3 guys, they are nowhere to be found. Who are they? At least I want.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Chengbo.
Yes,
Cherry Mole. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká máa béèrè question mọ́. Àní ṣe wọ́n lè arrest anybody tó wà involved nínú kéèsì. Àfiwọ́ tó bá sọ wípé wàá sọ òótọ́ wá fún public àbí wà fún kíní ní clue nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni wọ́n máa tìlé lórí. Wọ́n lè arrest wọn. Ẹ ti understand ìdí tí wọ́n ṣe arrest wọn nìyẹn. Torí wípé wọn ò ready láti ṣe kéèsì. They are not ready to do this case. Wọn ò lè arrest anybody. I'm telling you. Àfàwọn tí wọn ò bá sí nílé. A ní wọn ò fẹ́ ṣe kéèsì fẹ́. Ṣé rí a ní wọn ò fẹ́ ṣe kéèsì. Okay, kí ló dé tí wọn ò gbé Wunmi kí wọ́n fi sí kán bọ́ndù Wunmi sínú sẹ́ẹ̀lì? Ẹ já bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti bẹ̀. Kí ló dé tí wọ́n gbé Wunmi sínú sẹ́ẹ̀lì? Ṣebí nígbà tí Mohbad kú tán, ṣebí nǹkan kan ṣẹlẹ̀. Ọmọ tó ṣe tó ọmọ kékeré ìgbà yẹn tó sọ pé mommy calm down yẹn. Ṣebí ìyá ẹ̀ parẹ́ bàbá ẹ̀ ti lọ bíṣẹ́. Ṣebí bàbá ọkọ ni wọ́n lọ gbé níbi iṣẹ́ náà. Wọ́n lọ gbé ọkọ níbi iṣẹ́. Ọkọ tí ò sí nílé wọ́n lọ gbé níbi iṣẹ́. Wunmi tó wà títẹ́ pé Mohbad kú sábẹ́ Wunmi. Wọ́n máa fọwọ́ kàn. Kí ló dé náà? Kí ló dé tí wọ́n ṣe fi sínú sẹ́ẹ̀ kan dìtẹ̀nẹ̀? Wọ́n dìtẹ̀nẹ̀ náà. Àdúrà ńkọ́? Tàróṣà ńkọ́? Ṣé it is right láti bá àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn? Bàbá Mohbad nígbà tí gbogbo wọn kóra wọn dé police station. Ó ní wọ́n láwọn expect pé wọ́n lọ́ọ̀kì gbogbo àwọn kọ́ lọ́ọ̀kì wọn mọ́nu sẹ́. Ibo lẹ ti ń gbókù bọ̀? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Òkú rèé. Kí ló dé? Kán ti gbogbo àwọn sínú sẹ́ àtàwọn náà. Ó yá ẹ wá máa ṣàlàyé. On the norms, nǹkan tí Nigerian police máa ṣe mà nìyẹn. Kí ló dé tí wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ ní tì nígbà tí Mohbad? Àwọn boys yẹn máa rìn freely. Wọ́n tún sọ fún yín pé ẹ gba station lọ. Ó ṣọ̀fù wọn ni. Ó ṣọ̀fù wọn dákú. So you see this question of kílé tí wọ́n ṣe they cannot. Àwọn boys inú mọ́tò yẹn wọ́n ò lè ṣe é, wọ́n lè arrest wọn. Ṣebí Adé West fúnra ara ẹ̀ nígbà yẹn. Ó ní they should arrest all of us. Adé West tó wà ní mọ́tò dáadáa yẹn. Only they should arrest all of us. Only when I even got to police station, I was even thinking that they will delay, they will detain him. He will tell them everything. He's ready to speak up. He's ready to speak up. No, my shiny it is someone. So you see this question of it is just we are just disturbing ourselves. Ikote ko ṣẹlẹ̀ ni on the norms, but ko ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. It is this government are not ready to do anything. Kò sí kan tẹ̀lé sọ, kò sí kan tí ọba Mohbad máa ṣe. Gbogbo nǹkan tí ọba Mohbad ṣe. Inú bí ìgbà tán bá yín àgbàdo sínú kinní kan ni àbí tán bá domi sínú àpẹẹrẹ.
Ọyẹ́ àgbàdo sẹ́yìn gbá.
Wọ́n kàn domi sínú àpẹẹrẹ ni. ẹ sábà ń bá ní kékàkiri ẹ ṣe gbá ẹ ṣàkóso dáhùn.
Mommy Comfrey, let me ask you this question. And the host, please interpret this for us. When a suspect is being held by the police, do you send a love message to that suspect?
No.
There is an egun. But we are not looking, we are overlooking it. In attempt to divert us, the final plan ABC day, the last final plan on negligence of the nurse, egun tó gbélé wa lọ́wọ́ is spending. À ń fojú kékeré wo spending. Spending wá ṣe bí ìdèdèrè fún wa. When spending was head down, kí ni message tí Wunmi send is spending? Liam is missing you. Can you interpret that?
Anyway.
Liam is missing you. A suspect tó wà lọ́dọ̀ ọlọ́pàá. If you interpret that message well, it means that all things are well there as planned.
He said your son Liam is missing you.
Missing you. But you see, and training will come aside and say, if you are not Coco, and the girls want is all acting.
And this Mr. Ishak, there was a message from Wunmi to spending, which clearly says, Liam, your son is missing you.
Yes.
Yes.
And there was no reaction from the Nigerian police force on that.
That is why when
saying, reaction and even it's Penny that told us that when they get to the house, they met two stranger people in the house. Maybe I told you everything then that you say you don't want to go into the justice for Mohbad anymore. Then you know when you used to do your own.
Yes, FFB. I remember I said the reason why I said then that I didn't want to go into that justice for Mohbad thing is people were not asking the real question that they are supposed to be asking. So I lay low. I wanted to see how people will be energized. How we were energized during the narrative that was pushed down, or rather shut down on us, that Naira Kpãiii Mohbad. Only for VDM to help us to solve this puzzle, even though we are yet to actually get who Kpãiii Mohbad, which is a collective team from numbers of people. So now, hearing this, that while spending was in custody, being questioned by the Nigerian police, Wunmi sent a message to spending that Liam is missing you. I'm trying to understand.
Let me tell you why. Yes. Let me tell you why only spending was there. Do you know that if spending is not aired down, the police will have no option than to arrest all these people that you are now asking for today. Because the issue of the negligence.
So they use spending as a bait.
Yes.
To monitor Naira.
Yes. No, not only that. You see, they diverted us to Naira. And they know that Nigerians will want to ask questions about people in the house. Intone Gbele Walowo is put spending there to make us, as at that time, think that maybe spending has relationship with Naira Marley.
To make it look like there was a tangible investigation going on.
Investigation.
So it was being used as a bait, which is
as a bait for us.
Aware of the bait.
So Nigerians, as at that time, were also thinking, boya relationship wà láàrin that guy that introduced the nurse to them. When the nurse never finish iṣẹ́ yẹn ni, and everybody is like sustaining our interest then. And as at that time, the real people, even police were thinking that they would be able to crack a case, whatever. It's only those at the top that knew that there was some things going on. A kind of money. It's not possible anywhere that people who are the scene of a homicide case will not be considered as suspects. none of the people in the house was listed as a suspect in this case. And if they are not listed as suspect, they can never be interrogated. And you know, it's only through interrogation you can crack a case. So they were never in any tight corner on this case. One preserve one. The only person that they knew, you want third leg, you just be there. Be used to divert to attention and used to its perception management. Let people begin to believe that this is real until we all now see the reality. Thank you.
Mr. Ishak, do you know that if Nigeria is actually a country that the laws and order works, yeah? In this Mohbad case, we need about 15 to 25 investigators that will be handling each and everybody involved to that boy's death between 48 to 24 hours that he died. And that investigation will only roll on video record. They will be in different rooms questioning them, but they didn't do that. So now Yanni's pending received a message from Wunmi saying Liam is missing you.
Tell you, from the day Mohbad dropped that petition, Anoba's name was mentioned. Forget it. Check the body language of the officers. You see the way they were reading the interim report for us. Check the body language. Look at the Nigerian police. The body language. Police is telling you, and we now went to Kuramed. Was Kuramed hospital even pulling? Was the doctor? Everything they were doing then was feed the one lady. What are we going to feed the public? And they were giving us the impression that you see the way they declare Prime Boy. It's like a film.
Wanted by Nigerian police force.
And you see that Prime Boy interview neutralized that drama. They were thinking maybe that guy will run away. They will say for 2 days we are looking for him. He was now arrested in his hideout somewhere. The guy just show up. Bam! That neutralized the drama. Everything watch every step on this case. You will see that the officers were pulled back by something. My career is on the line. That is why when one actor went to Ikeja and sat with the officers, they told the officer there that few days ago Iyabo came here. They told you me now. So what is Iyabo monitoring? Maybe Iyabo told us that police are up to task on the investigation. We should allow them to do it. Or them concentrate on donation and royalty. Is that what he told us? Without a letter of authority from the family. Look at the role that Iyabo even assumed from day one. Threatening Naira Marley. You must bring the account. You must give us what happened to royalty. You must hand everything to my foundation. Where is the letter of authority from the family? And that is Mohbad.
Who said that Naira Marley killed Mohbad?
And that if the first leg, criminal investigation. The second leg, properties. Mohbad has a lawyer. The lawyer has not given the public the statement of account. He has not even presented anything to the public, to the family. Iyabo assumed that role immediately. The same Iyabo even agreed to go and do secret DNA and was telling the public that we need court order before we can do our own.
Yes, she even said if Baba Mohbad needs DNA, he should bring money. If government did not understand that these people are also suspects in this case, everybody on that group chat is a suspect in this case. Everybody. And all those guys that are in the house should be rearrested. All of them. All of them. Thank you, host. Why was Sanwo-Olu angry when they asked him about this justice for Mohbad thing. Why did he speak in that tone?
Pressure. And your money, and somebody must have told him, money. Bring this case. What about the money celebrity? All the money celebrity contributed for them. All people, Whiskey will never send 10 million to them. It's not possible. Not possible. The brother boy will never send more than 20 million to them. All like okay, you 100 million away. Kino for where she didn't. From the more than on.
We used to bring the bloggers out to manipulate everything.
Obviously, bloggers, obviously, fantasy.
Because Nino, WhatsApp here, oh VDM. God bless you once again. We Nigerians, we knew nothing. Aye.
Group chat yẹn ó jù yẹn lọ but video mo post ni.
Ó reserve ẹni.
Ó fẹ́ kí Iyabo wọlé ó fẹ́ kó wọlé lọ kó tó wá kàsí wọn kò tó kó tó bá kàsí wọn Iyabo ni wọ Nàìjíríà mọ́. So ó fẹ́ kó wọ Nàìjíríà kó tó wá fa wàhálà yẹn gogogogo.
Oh that boy paid the price. Oh. So for 2 years gbogbo wa. I saw it in the Lagos State eye. I saw it in his face. Ìgbà tó béèrè kìíní yẹn lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. You need to see his reaction. Like they wish they had the power to just make all of us forget about the whole justice for Mohbad. So we have all been fighting ourselves.
So regarding that spending that you're talking about,
imaginary fight. And another thing Timothy notice ni pé during the last video tí Iyabo Ojo ṣe tó sọ pé Naira news, I didn't say Naira killed Mohbad. It's written all over her that she's scared.
Shameless retraction. Ayé ìjáde rèé. Kó ṣàwọn kò ní kó jẹ́ ká gbọ́ fún aṣọ. Man has caused to this country wàhálà is bigger than our generation.
Èmi kò tí lè heal, mi ì tí heal because mo ti dá jókòó. Do you know some days ago mo kò dá jókòó after live session tí mo ṣe fún 14 hours yẹn, the previous one tí mo ṣe ta discuss nípa this particular Mohbad case. Do you know I was alone the following day after tí mo dé láti ibi iṣẹ́? mo then go back to the event.
Do you know that those period Mohbad had to run for his life?
Yeah.
They had to go and keep him somewhere in Ikeja.
Because they want to do double justice for him.
Double justice that you kill your son.
Mo dá jókòó.
Ó ṣe Ìyàwó Òjó yìí.
Mo wá rò pé, so I was thinking, I said, so gbogbo narratives ti gbogbo wa ẹ máa gbọ́ wọ́n ti ṣe.
I just read something, Adiola Gold. Iyabo Ojo Liam is missing you, come home.
Oh, let me tell you something. Let me tell you one thing. You know why they don't want these people to be interrogated or even go to court for cross-examination? Just spending on a live show that I engage spending. Look, see simple question that I asked spending, and spending how to run kitty. I asked spending, what was your sitting position in the vehicle? Say he was sitting at the back, carrying Liam as a baby. Okay, you were sitting at the back, and they were fighting. She said yes. Okay, and you said Prime Boy fought Mohbad. She said yes. Okay, where you were sitting, you were looking at their direction. She said yes. Everybody could see it now. I was looking outside. Okay, meaning nobody obstructed your view. There was nobody around them. She said there were people around them holding them, but you could see clearly how the glass was punched He said yes. I said punch with fist or where? She got confused. That they saying, I just know that the glass got broken. But you have been saying that the glass was punched. Who punched the glass? He said, but the glass got broken. Okay. When you were going home, did Mohbad show you the wound? And told you that, look at what Prime Boy did to me? He said, no, nothing like that. Somebody who had a wound from Prime Boy. All through your journey home, did not mention Prime Boy as the one who caused the body harm. No, who harmed him. Did not mention it. It was that show. She now changed her statement that it was because I was told that they fought and that it was the punch. Because is it the fist that punched the glass? If it is the fist of Mohbad that punched the glass, how come is the arm below that is injured, not even the fist? Agony. But because they've written a script
for him to follow.
For him to follow. No, under cross-examination, people will be thorough to say, can you give them step-by-step analysis of what happened? You see, all these questions that we're asking them, make meaning.
Yes.
Until the group chat came out.
Until VDM. That is why I will be calling VDM to say, thank you, VDM, because after I did that live session that we spoke about this particular thing, I was alone. So I was trying to think back the forces, the energy from Nigerians, the narrative that was pushed out through Dislover and Gossip Me and all of that, that we all fought, ourselves, disrespected ourselves, call ourselves names. Only for us to find out that all the narratives came from that WhatsApp group. And Iyabo Ojo is the creator of that WhatsApp group.
Mm-hmm. Okay, host.
So I ask a question. What if Kpãiii take power more yen, that is Naira Marley?
Then look at the nature of Naira Marley. Somebody that they've given us a paint of a gangster who is deadly, who is this. Can you believe it's the same person saying God will judge? Charlie Mache. So when you character in Yenwa, but he's a gentle guy who is deep down to earth, cool, lovely guy. So for one picture yenta, one day carry pe amugbo ni to le payan.
Oh, Mr. Ishak, are you aware from the video of 1 hour 48 minutes that Naira Marley did? Are you aware that Naira Marley is actually Mohbad's protector?
Yes.
Very, very. It was his shield. His shield to the point that the horses that wanted the separation were so desperate for it that if he had not allowed Mohbad to go, it would have turned to another thing. They used several means to separate them. And he was left with no option than to let go. Even while he left, he was still relating to Mohbad and said, look, you need to be one. You need to stand for yourself. You are a king. You are a king in your palace. Don't let anybody push you. It was as in, you see, I see Naira Marley as a movie cast. Who, like Gàngup, the way Gàngup dresses in movie, if you relate to him in reality, you would think he's an unserious one.
And he's a shy person in reality.
Yes. A very shy person that is not that in reality is not that vocal. Your character when you're making your money is different from your character in real life. Once you're in the entertainment industry, it's a different thing entirely. So Naira Marley, they only use their corny to portray Naira Marley as a bad influence and bad image. And I question it as well that why could NDLA make Naira Marley an ambassador? Looking at
we also questioning them.
Yeah, looking at it critically, at least the guy is I don't know, maybe he was repentant. I never knew his style because what we were told his lifestyle in Peckham, London, was nothing to write home about. How we are told. The Narawali in Nigeria, he had no gang. He's one of the most popular artists. He's one of the popular artists we have in Nigeria that had no gang. Nobody in his he is to himself and for himself. He likes staying in. He doesn't talk nose into anybody's house. Yeah, he stay in his house and monitor his business. So the way they portray him to us made us to see Narawali as this guy is evil. Tavari Abikama Jukulu. Tavari Abikama Beori. When that thing happened, when Mohbad died, they were very quick. They were very quick to manipulate that narrative towards him. And you said it. And I can get you if you are in Lagos then. If you were in Lagos then. To the extent that even any joint or anywhere a sound system is placed, no Naira song should be played.
Yes.
It got to that extent that no club, no bar was playing Naira song.
No bar.
Not to talk of any party
No radio
or
station,
event.
no TV station. They even shot this man up. Oriyomi Hamzat.
Yes, that the way we were being manipulated and fooled to see Naira as a bad influence and as a killer. They brought out the slash again to complement their false narrative.
But the boy stood his ground and explained the truth, which this sits well with the followers and worshippers of Iyabo, and they went for that boy.
And let me say this. Let me say this. The information circulating here now is that the Iyabo, those people who are destined to die with a corpse, you know, on a shitty Teluku, on a simony. Those who are ready to die with a corpse, those lives who are ready to die with the corpse, they are now after this immunizer guy. Look, immunizer, if you are listening, the whole world is behind you.
They are behind you.
Don't give attention to those miscreants, those lost souls, those condemned souls, and those who are half dead. They are trying to bully you or trying to shut you down. Stay and stand for your truth. What is that?
Immunizer, we are behind you. They can't bully you. We know the truth. We saw how Dre sent you a message. We saw how Aloma sent you a message. The haters scatter, they are running up and down. This is a situation where they can no longer manipulate the entire Nigeria the way they did in 2023, which made all of us believe and concluded that Naira Marley killed Mohbad. That era is gone. We have the truth. We know the truth now. Now, the entire Nigerians are asking questions. And you as a blogger, immunizer, don't let nobody make you feel like you cannot. Hello? They can't do anything. They can't do anything.
Host.
Yeah.
On the second day that Mohbad Kpãiii, how many of us knew there was any 2 million sent to anybody? We did not know. Who were the first to go all out and be accusing Baba of collecting 50 million? These same people. You know the trick? They were thinking that 2 million that was planned must have entered Baba's account.
Yes, they want to use that.
They now quickly went out, blow the figure out. You know it will be difficult for a man who has even received 2 million to even come and counter narrative of 50 million.
That Davido sent him 2 million. That was what we heard.
And even if eventually 2 million was not found in his account, how would the man now say it's not 50 million, it's 2 million? People now say, oh, Lenier, so you got 2 million. No, you are only expecting the balance.
Because some Nigerians actually said, ọmọ yìí ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kú ẹ ti ń gbowó.
You know that they said he collected 4 million from this what's the name of this show organizer? Like he collect the general. The general.
Yes.
The general. No, the general.
Soso Brecon, right?
What?
Soso Brecon and Cubana Chief.
No. To organize the show, the general.
Chief priest. Yeah, Cubana Chief priest.
Cubana Chief priest. That Baba collected 4 million that it was get into his they named the account non-union bank.
They mentioned one bank then.
Yeah, they mentioned one bank. That was where they got it wrong because I never had an account in that bank. we all believe that thing. That Cubana Chief priest had sent 4 million naira into Baba's account to keep quiet.
Yes, they also put that narrative, and that was not true.
If it was true, you know that.
Yes.
Mr. Guresi, true. You will have seen it on the WhatsApp.
Yes.
The only sin of Aloba on WhatsApp is that he said it's not Naira Marley that buy my son. It's on the WhatsApp. Ìjọ tó ti grant interview tó sọ yẹn. Ìjọ yẹn ni bàbá yẹn ti ṣe wọn.
Ẹ má bínú gbogbo àwọn àbí ẹ má bínú o. Ẹ̀yin náà wo irú act tí ìyá Mohbad act níjọ́ tí Tonto Dike, Iyabo Ojo àti wèrè senator yẹn tó gbá obìnrin létí ní sex toy shop senator wèrè senator Abo. Ẹ̀yin náà wo bí ìyá Mohbad ṣe sọ pé ẹ bá mi wá Naira Marley. Did you notice that she's actually playing according to the script? Àbí no.
Lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ tó ń sọ nǹkan tó máa sọ.
Ṣé rí gẹ́ọ̀ tó wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀?
Èèyàn kan wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀.
Ọmọ gẹ́ọ̀
èèyàn kan wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ tó ń sọ nǹkan tó máa sọ.
Wùmí ló wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ náà. Wùmí ló dé.
Wùmí ló daṣọ bojú yẹn náà.
Daṣọ bojú yẹn.
Tó fi fìlà kan bojú.
Gbogbo mistake tó ń sọ.
Ẹni sùúrù.
Tí ìyá yẹn sọ.
Ẹ jọ. I can authoritatively tell you that young one knows. I can tell you authoritatively, young one knows Naira Marley had no hand in anything, any kind of bad. She knows. If she stand, and I'm going to quote her word to word that we had conversation. No, let's leave that. She knows that Naira Marley had no hand. He had no hand in the fight of his son. But the narrative, I know the reason why she was pushing that narrative. Then let's leave that to another day.
Ṣé ìkọ́ tèmi fi òní pé ó dà ní pé Wùmí ti jẹ́wọ́ fún Iyabo Ojo.
Owó náà nìkan ló kù, pọ́pásì nìkan ló kù.
Ó dà ní pé Wùmí ti jẹ́wọ́ fún Iyabo Ojo. That was why
Mr. Guresi,
came out to pay all of us.
Focus. Crystal clear ló wà lára. Focus.
Ìyá mi. Ẹ ṣe wọn.
Tíṣàrí ò kì í gbé ayé kò tọ́ gòkè. That's why tí mo gbélé wọlé. Tíṣàrí ò kì í gbé ayé kò tọ́. Ò kì í gbé ayé kò tọ́ gòkè.
Ayé kò tọ́.
Mo ti request for like 10 minutes. Gbáyé kò tọ́. Eléyìí náà máa ń gbé gòkè. That's why mo wá ní pẹ̀lú eléyìí.
Ó pè ṣé Crystal clear yá clear àbí?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni àwọn náà ni wọ́n lọ pa àwọ̀dà ni.
Èmi tí kọ́kọ́ wá mo ti request pẹ̀lú ayé kò tọ́ ẹ̀ kí n gbé gòkè mo realize mo wá lọ gbélé wọlé.
Ẹ má bínú. So now mo wá follow fídíò yẹn mo ń wo bí ìyá Mohbad ṣe ń ṣe yẹn mo wá wò pé first of all kí ni senator láti northern region kí ló wá ń ṣe ní location yẹn.
Adáwọ̀ àpọ̀dà àwọn àtà lóhùn.
So mo wá wo connection Tonto Dike nínú movement yẹn mo wò pé okay that senator is probably coming through Tonto Dike but for what purpose? What was that narrative about? You know that all of us we were innocent about the argument then. Not until BDM gave us this WhatsApp chat after 2 years. now another thing tí mo tún fẹ́ ka deliberate lórí ni pé àbúrò Mohbad tó ń jẹ́ àdúrà kí ni Mohbad ṣe tó ètì ẹ̀ tó yẹn